What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American Politics, back in with a new video. And today, it is time for my official endorsement video. Now, as everybody knows, I am currently gone. I'm currently on vacation. This is a pre-recorded video. So if there's any candidates that I missed that may have surged or anything like that, I'm sorry, but these 6 people are my official endorsed candidates, and I recommend that everybody votes tomorrow on Tuesday. You live in these districts or states, vote for these candidates. Now, before I forget, of course, I hope you enjoy these type of videos. If you do, smash that like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit the little bell, and yes, of course, go follow that mysterious Twitter account in the description down below. And yeah, so again, I may have missed a couple of candidates, but these are the 6 that I generally recommend are the highest priorities. I recommend if you support or vote for these candidates. You must, if you want, truly change the Republican Party into an America First party. So let's get right into it. So the first candidate that, of course, I'm endorsing, you can already see, is Adam Laxalt for the United States Senate in the great state of Nevada. Adam Laxalt is a true America First conservative, and he's going to be another one of those major candidates we get in the United States Senate. First was J.D. Vance, then it was Ted Budd, then it's Herman Walker. Adam Laxalt would be a perfect candidate for Nevada. He was a former attorney general. Look at his issues page. Focus on the economy. I mean, that's his #1 issue, not socialism. No, it's, hey, our supply chains, they're falling apart. Inflation's awful. He's talking about issues that matter to voters. Immigration. He is an immigration hawk, like a real one. Not this, legal immigration's actually good for, all that nonsense. No, he is a true America First person when it comes to the issue of immigration. And it keeps going. Law and order, Second Amendment. And he talks about other issues like election integrity. He doesn't make it, his #1 issue, which in Nevada it probably should be, but either way, he's a great candidate. He was a great attorney general, and he's going to be a great senator if we vote. If we get out and vote, he's going to be the next senator of the great state of Nevada. So hopefully, everybody in Nevada votes for this guy. The second candidate, of course, today is Joe Lombardo. Do I gotta say much? Former police chief, or I should say sheriff, excuse me. He was a veteran officer, and he has a good law and order issues page. He talks about election integrity. Now, there is a couple question marks that we should be a bit skeptical on. For one, his stance on abortion is iffy. It's a bit there. And for police reform, that is one of the question marks. Like, okay, oh, that's not that good. And well, he had some questionable things he did as sheriff, but still, on the issues, he's the best overall candidate. He talks about issues that do matter to voters in Nevada. I mean, election integrity, look, in a state like, Florida running on election integrity, nobody gives a shit about it. Now in Nevada, that's a bigger issue in Nevada. That's a serious problem in Nevada that even most voters agree, yeah, we need to fix this, because Nevada, I'm not going to allege anything, just saying that, not the best. Not the best. So yeah, Lombardo has my full endorsement. I do think he's going to win by a lot. And for the general election, it's going to be a tight race. It's going to be a very tight race for the general election, but I do think we can pull it off in the end. Now, the first of 2 candidates, we got to, primary out. I fully support Katie Arrington to primary out that loser, Nancy Mace. Look, Arrington had some bad votes in the South Carolina House. I'm not denying that. But when you look at the overall votes, she had a significantly better voting record than Nancy Mace did. And you look at her issues page. Look, I'm not going to say it's perfect. It's kind of generic, like servant leadership, representation by the people, supporting our Second Amendment. Like, yes, these are very generic. But there's some parts that, hey, what do you expect? I'm not expecting, the perfect candidate. I wish we could, but I'm not expecting that. I do think overall, she is a good enough candidate for this district. I think she would represent this district well, and quite frankly, she's more electable than Nancy Mace. So there's a garbage argument that Mace is the only one that can win that district is nonsense, because it's a Trump plus 17 seat. But either way, Arrington did better than Mace when you account for the national environment. I mean, she lost by a point in a blue wave here. Arrington did. While Mace, she won with Trump on the ballot by a point. She did 5 points worse than Trump with a better national environment. It's stupid. These people thinking that Mace is the only one that can win this district. They only support Mace for degenerate reasons. Let's be real here. So, yeah, that's that. I hope that Arrington does primary out Mace because Mace is bad. Now, Russell Frye. I'm not going to say that much about him. It is a very generic page, but he's the only one, and I think he's going to win by a lot, to beat frickin' Tom Rice. Look, Tom Rice on the issues had a good voting record. But the impeachment stuff, the January 6th stuff, it broke him. I don't know what happened to him. And Russell Frye, look, again, there is some generic stuff about him, and I'm not expecting him to be the next Paul Gosar or anything like that. However, overall, he's a substantial upgrade, and he is talking about issues that matter to voters, like battling the opioid epidemic, growing the economy, ending human trafficking. Good things. So I hope that Russell Frye gets your support because, well, Tom Rice, I'm sorry, the guy had a good voting record. He's lost it. He has gone. He has lost it completely. So I hope that everybody supports Russell Frye. We got 2 more seats. One is Sam Peters in Nevada. Nevada's 4th is a potential, I think it's going to flip in 2022. And I think the best candidate for that seat is Sam Peters. He has a great issues page. Look at this. This is an immigration platform. Finish the wall. End chain migration for non-immediate family members. Look, I'm against chain migration 100%, but this is a great step forward. And the visa lottery system require e-verify. This is good stuff. And he's running in Nevada's 4th, which is Republican trending, and I guarantee you, he would win by more than any other candidate would. He's a great candidate, and well, his issues page is actually nuanced. So I hope that everybody does support Sam Peters. It's a huge issues page. I mean, for a congressional race, this is ridiculous. He's pro-life, and I hope everybody does support him for Congress. Now, there is one more candidate, and I think she is overall probably the best of the, well, potentially could be the best of all these candidates. Carolina Cerrito for Nevada 1st. She's the only candidate I could see winning this district. Only one. It's Republican trending, sure, but it's a strong incumbent. And I think that Carolina Cerrito is the only one that can win this race. Her issues page, phenomenal. Talking about e-verify, fix our immigration system, and the garbage visa lottery system, etc., etc. She has great fighting inflation, exposing government corruption. She's talking about issues that not enough people are talking about, like the government corruption. Nobody's talking about that enough. The freaking government oversight, we need that bad. Because some of these the FDA and CDC, they have some very bad things happening to them. But again, she's great on the issues, and in my opinion, the only one only one that I think can win this seat. I hope everybody supports her. She's great on the issues, and in my opinion, can help continue the Hispanic trends towards the Republican Party. I hope everybody enjoyed this video. I hope everybody gets out and vote. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Godspeed to all of you.